In today's video, we are going to summarize 2 data platform events that happened in June 2022. I'm going to give some quick facts and quick summary of the opening keynotes only, and then some personal thoughts. Let's get started. The 2 events that we are going to talk about, one is Snowflake Summit that is hosted by Snowflake, and Data Plus AI Summit, which is hosted by Databricks. You can watch their keynotes and all of the event streaming on their own data platform, and they soon will be moved into the YouTube channels. Each of the event has an open keynote. They invited their top executive and clients to present, and both events were hosted by their CEOs. Let's first start with Snowflake. As a public traded company, they started with a general report, mission alignment, investor information, and industry impact. Then it switched to an introduction of their 7 innovation pillars. Those pillars are all data, all workloads, global, self-managed, programmable, marketplace, and governed. It is very insightful to know each of the pillars represent one piece of the Snowflake logo. Then, announcement. Starting with a core platform engine with a faster compute, resource group and budget function, masked-based policy and pipeline replication, external support for Iceberg tables and on-premises tables, Apache Iceberg native tables, Snowpipe streaming, and geometry support. At the programmability level, there's another big announcement on Snowpark for Python in public preview. That enables you to use Python with data frame and Snowflake engine to create user-defined functions, UDF. Another big announcement is Unistore. It is a single platform for both transactional and analytical data. The use case can expand to application development and transactional apps. That's everything at the open keynotes. Then let's switch to Databricks side. At the Databricks side, they started with Data Plus AI maturity curve. Then they brought up the Databricks core lakehouse paradigm that can help the companies to get more value from the data because it is simple, open source, high performance, and low cost. On the announcement piece, the first part is on the core platform, starting with Spark Connect. That is a client that enables applications anywhere to leverage the power of Spark without worrying about the out-of-memory issue. Project Lightspeed is the next generation of structured streaming. Delta Lake 2.0, now it is open sourcing for all the Delta Lake components. Databricks Unity Catalog, which is not a catalog. It is a unified governance for all data and AI assets in GA in weeks. Delta sharing, that is an open standard for data sharing, cross-platform, and share existing Delta table with no replications, which is also will be GA in the coming weeks. Databricks Marketplace, it is an open marketplace for data solutions, which includes dashboards, notebooks, machine learning models. Data cleanrooms, that is a secured environment to run computation on joint data. The second part is about the Databricks SQL platform. The first started with SQL REST API that allows you to connect from anywhere. Python UDF Photon engine, which is their next generation of the query engine, will be in GA. Metadata pipelining, accelerated Parquet and Delta scans, and AWS serverless options for lower cost. That's it for the Databricks side. It is worth noting that Databricks also has a second day open keynote which focuses on AI, machine learning, Delta, and how all of them work together. You can check the full recording link in the description below. At the end, I want to share some of my thoughts. Snowflake and Databricks, they are building their own data platform with their own core competency. You can tell from their keynote presentation ordering. Snowflake started from the data warehouse engines and easy to use SQL and data analytics that is at the downstream data consumption layer. And now they are marching towards the data engineering and programmability world. Databricks, on the other hand, invented Spark, and they also started the Delta Lake project, highly technical, and it is at the upstream data engineering world. Now they are moving towards to the analytics and SQL. They are now directly competing with each other and with their unique entry barrier. The second half of 2022 will be interesting. On one hand, the monetary policy will have a balance between the inflation and recession, which will impact every industry and every company, especially at the financing cost side. On the other hand, the importance and the value of the data continue to grow. More and more companies started to realize this point. And looking forward to see how these two companies will bring to the data platform industry. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.